guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are their current intentions as well as next actions? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this mouse finger puppet and it says hello. And pile number two is this parrot finger puppet and it too says hello. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or book a private reading or subscribe, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the mouse finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, Paula, let's get into your oracle cards. So these are going to be for later. Got the crow and the peacock. Okay. We've got 24, time for a nap. We've got two of these, peace, 23. Okay, just felt like, okay. Intolerance, miscommunication, Carolina, sky, lemon, okay, we've got two coming out, realization, strategy, expand, connection. Okay. So I intended this to be no contact and or separation, but seeing time for nap, I think it's just a reaffirmation that yes, both of you are not in contact. Both of you might be taking time to breathe out, or this might actually be a separation and both of you have gone your separate ways. The way that I see it, I mean, the way that the cards came out, even though it's like 23, 24, and I felt like putting it there, but then it didn't feel like, how do I say this? Logically, I felt like putting it here, and then something felt wrong, and then I was like, okay, you know what? It came out that way, I'm going to put it there. And I think that there has been a backward step that both of you have taken in your connection, all right? So maybe things were going great, and then now both of you are either back to being strangers or back to being friends, or both of you have gone your separate ways. And so whatever it is, it looks like both of you either have taken a step back or the dynamic of your connection has taken one step back. I'm getting this more to be your energy, pile one, and this to be more of your person's energy. On your side, you are definitely very spiritual. You even might be getting a lot of guidance about this connection, would not be surprised. But the way that I see it, pile one, you might have been tolerating this person's, how do I say, ego? Yes, that's the word. You might have been tolerating this person's ego for quite some time now. And it looks like today you are kind of focusing on your own peace, your own boundaries, and you're not allowing this person's ego to get to you. So it looks like you have tolerated it for quite some time now. But now you don't want to tolerate this person's intolerance. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm just assuming you nodded. All right, there, Pawan. All right, with respect to your person, it looks like they don't really want to take responsibility for their actions, whatever they said or whatever they have behaved or however they have behaved. I guess I want to correct that. They are just in the energy where, oh, it was just a miscommunication or you didn't understand it correctly. So they are not in an energy to take responsibility for whatever it is that they've done. And you are in the energy where you're like, okay, if you don't want to take responsibility, then I am protecting myself because I can't tolerate your ego or your narrow-mindedness. So I'm going to put my boundaries, and you might have put boundaries up. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection. I could even be getting platonic connection, familial connection, even a work connection as well. That is also coming through, all right? So whatever it is, the dynamic, the common theme for all of you is that the dynamic of your connection has kind of gone backward, all right? So both of you either have taken a step back, or both of you together have taken a step back in terms of your dynamic. I really hope that I'm able to clarify that, because it looks like constantly in this connection, even though there were good times, it looks like one person was always trying to one up the other, one person was strategizing the connection, one person was constantly trying to gain power over the other person. Would not be surprised if it has been the peacock, given I am getting those energies as well, pretty heavy. In the peacock side, it's like, all right, if the crow doesn't want to talk to me, then I'm just not going to bother. And so the peacock is more in passive energies right now, whereas the crow is more focused on maintaining their peace, and they're looking to change their life in a way where they're okay, even if it is without the peacock, all right? But it looks like the crow has tolerated the peacock for quite some time now. The way that I get it, this could be a work situation where the boss, all right, like employer-employee connection, where you are the employee and your employer has not been treating you well, or they've been making very nasty comments. It looks like you've tolerated this for quite some time now, but you're no longer in that energy and you want to take a stand for yourself. And it looks like this confusion, this situation, it has forced you to tap into your inner wisdom, because on the outside, it looks like you were forced to agree with this person's needs or this person's thoughts, I guess I would say. But deep down, you knew that it didn't align with you. It also could be that on the surface, you thought you had to accept this person's thought process or this person, the way that they behaved, but you've been tapping into your higher self. I get, Palwan, where you're realizing that no, I don't have to do this, It doesn't align with the core of who I am, so I can take a stand for myself. So that's more of the energy that you are in right now. There's definitely a lot of realizations going on your end in particular, but on your person's end, it's, to be very honest, it's nothing, like there's no realization. There is very, very blocked energy that I'm getting. They are in absolutely passive mode. I would not even be surprised if this person isn't even thinking about this connection, or I don't think they even know how much this has affected you, because they're just really in their own world like right now. So I don't know if that could be triggering for you, but that's the energy that they're in. For some of you, it's not even a surprise, because that's just who this person is as well. This person definitely has their head up in the clouds. I will give you that, Palwan. Like, their viewpoints on things are very, very disconnected with their higher self. Very, very disconnected. And as a result of that, it's kind of like when this person speaks or when they behave, it's possible that people around them, you know, just go like, okay, wait, ew, no, how can you have that kind of a thought process, or how can you have that kind of a negative approach or behavior towards other people? And I, as a neutral party, am finding it very, very difficult to stay neutral, because the way that this person shows up, oh, it is so much in their ego. They're so disconnected from their higher self. They don't even want to take a look at what they're saying, how it's affecting people, what they're doing, the impact of it, nothing. It's just, I'm right. I'm doing this. This is what it is. And in terms of a romantic connection, how I could see this playing out would be you expressing your needs, but this person saying, no, this is who I am, take it or leave it, you know, without any acknowledgement that, yes, you know, okay, well, my actions, my thoughts are not serving you. Let's see how we can work together, so on and so on. No, it's just like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And then, you know, this person not even caring about how their actions could be affecting you. But like I said, this particular pile, it's not coming to me very strong that it could be a romantic connection. So it could be all over the place for all of you, all right? So, but one thing is, the common theme for all of you is that one person has always been feeling like they are better than the other person. And I should have said that in quotes. Better than the other person, keep one-upping the other person. Could be jealousy as well, would not be surprised. Could be some kind of superiority complex. Wow, struggled a little bit with that. Could be some form of superiority complex where this person actually deep down feels very inferior to other people. So they kind of project like, oh, okay, I am better than everyone. At least that's how they show to other people. But deep down, it's actually that they feel quite inferior about themselves. And that could also be the case as well. It looks like this connection is forced in some way. Maybe this could be like I said, a work relationship where you're forced to be around this person, or it could be a familial connection where you're forced to be around that person because, well, I guess blood. But you know, the way that I see it is, you are kind of tapping into your inner wisdom. Pal 1, you want to take charge of this situation. There is expansion going on your end. And more importantly, I think that how this person behaves is not aligning with who you truly are. And there is an understanding of that. And more than understanding, there is a feeling in you wanting to fly away from this person, or you want to take a stand for yourself. There's action-oriented energy coming from you. So either you are getting ready to speak up, or you're getting ready to walk away, or you want to kind of give this person a piece of your mind. Would not be surprised, because that's the energy that's coming from you. All right? But yeah, very, very big disconnect between these two people. I can definitely see that. It looks like the whole connection has been strategy after strategy on one person's end. Like, how can I manipulate this other person to the best of my abilities? How can I gain most out of this person? Or how can I make them feel bad about themselves so that I feel good about myself? So it's everything is just every move, every action, every thought, every conversation, there's been some strategy involved with respect to this person. All right? So, wow. Pal 1, it looks like you are actually going through quite a lot over here. If that sounds like you and the person that you're thinking of feels weird for me to say your person, then yeah, let's get into what are their current intentions as well as their next actions, and we'll see. Maybe you want to know so that you can strategize and counter-strategize, I guess I would say. But yeah, I'm not getting hostile energies on your end, to be very honest, but I am getting that you are extremely dissatisfied with this person and you want to take a stand for yourself. All right, so let's get into how this person's current intentions. Current intentions, please. How this person's current intentions, please. Okay. How this person's current actions, please, towards pile one. Actions. Okay, that flipped out. I'll take that. But did you see how it went out? So it's like, whoa. So, okay, I'll take that. And I will get the one that just decided to pop out. Okay. Pile one, hold on, let me just get my chair back so that I can sit comfortably. And then I can get into your reading. All right, so current intentions, 8 of Swords, Hangman, not surprised, 7 of Swords. I don't know why I said Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Then we have their next actions. We have Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Tower, the Emperor. Okay. All right, so pile one, I don't think you're going to be very surprised by what's come out, because the energy, or I guess I would say how disconnected this person is with their higher self, it's massive, pile one, and I think you know it too. So whatever internal struggle that they're going through, like, I mean, the way that I see it, all right, so even though it's a little bit difficult for me to be neutral, I have to, and well, the way that I'm seeing this is your ego, oftentimes, you know, it's protecting something, and beyond a certain point, you actually become a prisoner to your ego because of what you are struggling to protect. And I think that your person is going to continue being in that energy. And we have to feel sorry for them, because unless there is intentional effort to heal whatever it is that you're protecting so hard, you can't move past the ego. You can't get over that ego, which means you'll always be a prisoner to your ego. So regardless of how this person acts, all right, as hurtful as it sometimes may be, though I do see that you are putting your boundaries up there, at the end of the day, the only person who's losing out, to be very honest with you, pile one, is this person. And given there is no realization or even recognition, the only thing that we can do is feel sorry for them, for this drastic misalignment that they are in. And it's going to show up in other aspects of their life as well. We may or may not have access to that information or even see it happening, but alignment and misalignment, it's real, right? Everything is energy. So this person's going to continue being a prisoner to their ego. They are not going to get out of that. Nope, I don't see that happening at all. It is going to continue being a burden for them. And outwardly, they are going to show that, yes, I've got everything sorted out. Everything's okay. I am good. I am actually better than everyone. That's also the energy that's coming through. But no, it's a mask. It's a mask. And I guess my question is, how long can you wear that mask, right? But their intention is to continue being in the energy that they are in, to continue projecting to everybody else that they're doing great, that everything's aligned, that they are doing much, much better than what everybody is, but internally to continue being a prisoner to their ego, as well as whatever it is that they are protecting so fiercely, all right? That is in their intentions, which actually is to just stay where they are at. It's I don't know what to say. Pal 1, it's like they just want to be where they are at, and I'm just like, okay, all right. We can't judge, we just have to accept. All right? As difficult as that may be sometimes. And frankly, there are times when even I have to remind myself as well. Can't judge. It's their own journey, their own process, their own misalignment, their own alignment, their own journey to alignment. Whatever it is, it's their journey. And it's what they signed up for. So I can't judge and I have to accept. And it's hard sometimes. I get it. But where this person is at is to stay exactly where they are at. There is no effort. There is no intention, no realization to even come out of the energy. They don't think that it is harmful to them. They don't think that it is actually working against them. Frankly, they think that the more they project to other people and other people's perception of how they are is good, they're okay. They're fine. They're fine with wearing the mask. All right? That is in their intentions. Let's look at their next actions. Well, again, very, very blocked energies coming through. Pal 1, it is to continue working on things that make them feel good about themselves. So things that they have control over. So maybe their money, maybe working on their finances, maybe, I don't know, it could be other things related to this person, but whatever boosts their ego, I guess I would say. All right. It looks like there is continued work towards that. With respect to you, they might come forward kind of brushing off what's gone down between the two of you. They might kind of come in an energy where it's no big deal. Whatever happened, it's no big deal, even though it's affected you so much. It's kind of like they don't want to see the pain that they've put you through. They're going to be in denial. That's their next action towards you. And they're just going to be like lighthearted and fun and, kind of put that energy where, oh, nothing happened, or it just wasn't that big a deal. So why are you making this such a big deal kind of energy that's coming through as well. Which might be surprising for you, Pal 1, because I think that maybe things might have actually gone down quite bad, but the way that this person's coming in, like coming through as if it's not a big deal, it might be shocking for you because the Tower moment's here, but I think it's more your end. Like you're going to be like, how can someone not take this seriously or not understand the impact of their actions? But I don't know how else to say this, Pal 1. Like, it's what the ego does. That's it. It's what the ego does. It makes you blind to your own faults and what could actually be something that is beautiful and aligned and make you happy. It actually pushes you away from that and it takes you the other direction, though your ego also protects you from feeling bad about it. So again, this person's journey, but their current actions towards you is to play it off cool, to brush it off, to this person might also make you wait for their reaction. This person might also be someone who uses silence as a weapon. Would not be surprised as well. And so this person might go within, but it's more of a tactic. Like I said, everything is strategy with this person, Pal 1. So they might come back after a long time thinking that you've forgotten of the whole, like you've forgotten the pain, you've forgotten all of it, and then you're just going to be fine, and then they're going to act like nothing ever went wrong between the two of you or nothing ever happened. So a lot of ego coming through, a lot of trying to portray that they are stable, they are good, they are better than everybody else. That energy is definitely coming through, which is probably going to be a bit shocking to you. But that's this person's journey, Pal 1, and that is their next actions towards you. Let me get you one advice in this situation, because I mean, this is a little bit, this is quite extreme, pile one. So advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. Too many. Don't want to overwhelm pile one, please. Too many. Patience. Patience, pile one. Magician, beautiful, beautiful. I was expecting High Priestess, to be very honest with you. But Magician, beautiful energies. I'm so happy. Okay, we're going to take time to talk about this. Let's just clear up this energy because it's just so misaligned. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Pile one. All right, as difficult as what I'm going to say, as difficult it, wait, I'm so excited, hold on, I gotta calm down first. All right, let me calm down, give me a second. Okay, as difficult as it might be to hear what I'm about to say, because when I realized this for the first time in my own life, I was so angry, okay, to be very honest with you. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it's actually true, because everything is energy, all right? So take your time to understand and think about what I said. You don't have to accept it, all right? But take the time to understand and think about what I'm about to share, right? So I felt like giving that disclaimer because I know how angry I was when I first heard this. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I calmed down after, and then today it makes complete sense, all right? So I'm gonna tell you, with the Magician coming out, I was called to remember that, which is powerful, all right? So everything that you are today, every thought, every belief system, every action that you're taking in some shape or form is what you are attracting to you, all right? It could be as simple as you bumping into someone, or maybe you spilled coffee, you know, something as random as that is also a direct correlation to what you are right now, what the energy that you are in. You might think, okay, wait, someone's spilling coffee on me, how is it even related to me? No, but it's the energy that you're in and what you are attracting. So maybe at that point, you know, maybe you were thinking, okay, wait, what if somebody spills coffee on me? Even if you weren't thinking that, there was some part of your action, some part of your belief system, some part of your thoughts, some part of your feelings, maybe about another situation that is affecting directly, which is why you bumped into someone and they spilled coffee over you. I know when I heard it, I was like, no, I can't, that can't be. Like somebody else's actions affecting me, like how is that even possible? But no, it's the more I think about it, the more I recognize that yes, in some shape or form, someone else's behavior towards me, even if they intended or not, everything that's happening in my life, whether I like it, whether I don't, whether it feels aligned, whether I feel chaotic about it, it is a direct result of my thoughts, my actions, and my beliefs. Now, the reason why I felt good about this at some point in my life after a period of anger, I will give that to myself, I guess I would say. I don't know who I'll give it to, but I'll give it to someone. I realized that it means I have complete control over what I experience in this life in some shape or form. I just have to identify how to correct or align whatever it is that's affecting the experiences that I'm having in my life, even if it is somebody else's actions towards me, all right? So that is manifestation in its purest form. That is very, very simply put. The universe does not understand good, bad, ugly, yes, no, positive. No, the universe is not testing you, nothing of that sort. I do not believe in all that. My thought process is that the universe just literally gives you what you are. That's it. It doesn't understand whether you are in alignment or misalignment. It just gives you whatever it is that you are in alignment at that point in time. All right, which means you are in complete control of your narrative. So with this magician coming out, one thing that I want to remind you is, even though it is this person's behavior, all right, and you might feel a little bit helpless, pal one, that you can't control their behavior, you can't control who they are, so on and so forth. Let me tell you, yes, you cannot control that, but you can control whether it is aligned into your life or not. You can actually align to a point where it no longer either concerns you or no longer bothers you, or it just actually disappears from your life. That problem disappears from your life. All right. So that is the power of manifestation. Anything that relates to this person, any thoughts, any beliefs, any actions that you've been taking, it could be even related to other aspects of your life. Try to see how it is relating to this person and your experience with this person. All right. So if you want to align to a version of you that either does not deal with this person at all, or you want to align with a version of you where you are absolutely finding your own peace, regardless of how this person is behaving, whatever version of yourself that you want to align to, whatever timeline that you want to align to, think about how that version of you will be behaving, reacting, their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences, not just with respect to this person, but even other aspects of your life. All right? And then try to emulate that. It has happened to me in two very distinct situations. I feel like sharing that with you, but I'm not going to tell you detail because it's very, very extreme. I think a huge part of my life has been quite extreme. But yeah, this one was quite extreme. And I wanted to get away from that energy completely. You know, I didn't want to be in an energy where I was protecting myself from them, regardless of how they were. No, I just wanted to get away from it. And I realized that there were actually aspects of my attitude towards money, completely like seemingly irrelevant, but it was. My relationship with money, my thought processes about money were not actually in alignment with this person. And how do I say this? Not in alignment with me, which was causing me to be in constant interaction with this person. Completely different, but it was affecting. And the minute I corrected that, the minute I aligned with, that particular aspect of my relationship with money, this person, I really don't know where they are actually. They just completely disappeared from my life. They are still there. I don't know where they are, but they are still there. But their interactions in my life just completely disappeared. And it was almost as if it was overnight. And that is when I understood completely and truly the power of manifestation. You will always attract what you are. So even your experiences with this person, as difficult and as frustrating, as painful as it might be for you to hear that you are interacting with them or they are in your life, you are experiencing that disconnect, that frustration because of your own actions in some shape or form, as difficult as that might be for you to hear, I feel it's important for me to tell you that there is a direct correlation there. All right? So you are always, always responsible for what you are experiencing in your life. Always. All right? There, you could say external circumstances, you could say other people. No. You are always responsible for what is happening in your life, whether it is going in your opinion, right or wrong, or aligned or not aligned, whatever it is, frustrating, not frustrating, happy, sad, whatever it is, you are responsible for it, which is good in a way, which means that you can correct something if it is not aligned. And it's also good because you are in complete control of your story. It's not, there is always free will. All right. So I felt like taking time to share with you because when I first heard this, I was really frustrated. I was like, how is someone else's actions a direct correlated relation to my actions? And the way that I understood it was that I was bringing it into like bringing that person into my experience, which is true. But at that point I was like, I was so upset. Like I was very, very upset, let me tell you, Pawan. But the more I thought about it, the more I calmed down, the more I started getting deeper into manifestation and truly understanding it. And this was about 2019 was when I had my spiritual awakening. So this was close around then. It was right about that time. So this was about 2019 to 2020 when I was like getting deeper into manifestation and taking responsibility for my life. And there was a period of few months when I was quite upset about this. But the more I took time to understand my own life, like all aspects, and like be brutally honest with myself about how I was bringing this person into my experience, whether I knew it or not. Yeah, that was like one of, I guess I would say, pivotal points in me understanding that I am the only person who is responsible for my life. No one else is. And however I wish for my life to be, I and only I have the power to bring it into my existence. And just understanding this has made me feel very, very good about myself as well as my capabilities as a person. Sometimes you can feel a loss of control because it's someone else's actions, or you think that maybe external circumstances are no. It's not that. It is always you. You attract what you are in any shape and form. It could even be seemingly unrelated, but you are always responsible for what is happening in your life. And the more you can understand this, the more you'll keep seeking things to correct in your life so that you can align better to the life that you truly want. And the more that you kind of keep, how do I say this? The more that you believe that you are responsible for the experiences that you're going through. And one more aspect of this as well, which is soul contracts. Let's get into that in just a little bit. But the more you trust that, yes, I am responsible for whatever I am experiencing right now, the good, the bad, the ugly, then the more things that are misaligned in your life start sticking out that you can just walk away from or move away from. And of course, there are parts of, soul contracts where you would have signed up a contract with this person before coming to this life, where you would have said, all right, you're going to step into my life and you're going to bring about this transformation within me. And once this transformation is done with me, the contract is over. And it's the same with that person. Like, you're going to bring about either a transformation within them, or the universe is going to step in and then bring about that transformation within them because of this connection. It's either that. And so it's also about understanding that the contract you have with this person, it's going to end once you've completed the transformation that you're meant to have because of this connection. So it's also about understanding that and seeing, all right, because of this connection, what am I supposed to do? Like, for example, if this person has constantly been, I'll give you an example, all right, constantly been putting you down in public, all right? So maybe your transformation is speaking up, taking a stand for yourself. Maybe this person has been doing that only because you've been keeping quiet and you've not been, letting this person know that you're not okay with that. It could be even it could be even you standing up for yourself in public as well. That could be the transformation. And once that happens, then maybe, you know, that was meant wow, I'm struggling with this. I'm so sorry, Palwan, but that could be the transformation that you're meant to have, and then this person automatically disappears because the contract is done. All right, so it's about understanding these two things. These two things are more or less the fundamentals of how I live my life. If there's even, you know, a post-it on my wall, I'm not kidding, I will put a picture for you. It says, if you are disappointed, ask yourself, how do I get into alignment? Because anything that is disappointment in your life is often a contrast to the life that you want and the life that you're currently leading. And it's that contrast helps you align. All right. So take this phase to be an indication that something within you, something that you are showing up as right now, is not aligning to the life that you are hoping for yourself or wishing for yourself. And take that as a signal, take that as a positive. The way that you can take this in a healthy way, I guess I would say, would be to take this as a sign to look deeper into your life, into how you're showing up in different aspects of your life, and trying to see how to align that so that you can get the outcome that you're looking for with respect to this aspect of your life. Ooh. A lot of deep talk, but I felt like sharing, and the energy here is just so powerful. I really thought the High Priestess would come out, but the Magician coming out, I was just like, wow, wow. And I wanted one card. I was so sure I wanted one card because I knew that you're already so overwhelmed. Of course, I did add like 10 minutes more of overwhelm for you, Palwan. But I wanted one card because I wanted one to explain, but I ended up going the long route. But I really hope that it helped you, because I felt like explaining, and I wish someone had sat me down at that point and spoken to me this way, rather than, you know, me reading it off the internet somewhere and just, like, you know, being frustrated about it. You know, I wish that someone had actually shared their experience and then told me, and then I think I definitely would have been resistant, knowing myself. But I think that my turnaround time would have been a lot quicker if someone had sat me down and explained it. And I guess this is a version of me today, hoping that maybe I could go back to my younger self and tell her this, then this is what I would say. And probably I am actually doing that. And maybe that's why I calmed down back then as well. All right, so this is just me. You know, I really hope that it helped you. I know that it's quite long, but I hope that it calms you down and it helps you align better with the life that you are hoping for yourself, which is what I want for you, and I know that it is what you want for yourself as well. Alrighty, Pawan. Let's get into the timing cards that I have for you. So these are 3 timing cards. You can ask any question or questions related to timing, and these will give you the answers, hopefully. If it aligns with your intuition, then yes, it is most likely for you. If it does not, then let it go. Don't force it to. It's probably for someone else. And I do want to say these timing cards are based on the energies of when you are reading or when you are listening to this reading. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of your question or questions, and then I shall open the cards. All right, Palwan? Palwan, I'm going to be opening the cards now, all right? After a lesson is learned. Okay, 6 days this week. All right, these 2 are pretty clear. Let's get into this. I think I will keep it short though, because we've talked so much about it, but it looks like there is some transformation that is meant to happen within you because of this connection. Palwan, take time. Don't have to hurry the process. Be patient with yourself as well as you discover. Be kind to yourself as well. But it looks like whatever it is that you're asking about, there has to be a lesson learned, and then it's going to happen. So how quickly you learn that lesson, that's completely on you. All right? Palwan, let's get into your other oracle cards as well. And then I am love, beautiful, beautiful. So the way that I see it, this could either be a thumbs up coming from your higher self about this connection, about other aspects. It could also be an affirmation that you wish to tell yourself, like how do you handle the situation with love? How do you, show compassion? How do you stay true to the core of who you are, that is love, while dealing with someone who seems to be very, very misaligned to that? All right, so this is a great affirmation for that if you want to keep reminding yourself of who you are, because you are love, pile one. Don't compare yourself. Beautiful. 4949 and wow, endurance. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Sometimes the cards that come out, I'm just like, how are you so aligned? Like, I'm just, wow. Okay, this is just me flipping out as a reader. All right, persevere through challenges, endurance. I think that there is a lot of talk of endurance with respect to this connection that you're going through. I think that this is coming through as a confirmation for you, especially pile one, that you're going to get through this challenge, all right? As difficult as it might be right now, as challenging as it might be, you are going to get through it. 4949 could be significant. It doesn't have to be. It is just the angel number that wanted to come out. And big message over here, don't compare yourself, all right? It's easy to get sucked up into this person's energy, but you stick to the core of who you are, all right? Keep tapping into that, all right, pile one? Okay, very, very long chat we had today. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, pile one. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, confirmation you were looking for. And I just wanted to say, I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, pile one, all right? And frankly, I wish you the most aligned outcome for your situation as well. And my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with likes, shares, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile one, take care of yourself, all right? You are love. Okay, and keep tapping into your intuition, keep tapping into the spiritual guidance that is coming through for you. We did get the crow for you, all right? So take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the parrot finger puppet, looking a little bit 2D right now, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, Paltio, let's get into your oracle cards. So these are for later. I'll put them aside. Okay. We have flexible. We have rejection. We have stubbornness. We have moss. We have sangria. Unity. Contrast. Clarity. Elephant. Wolf. Okay. I know I intended this reading to be no contact and or separation, but it's looking like, yes, definitely no contact and or separation could be an option, but also just even, I can even see constant fights. I could also see emotional disconnect as well, all right, as the dynamic between two people. With flexible coming out, and rejection, stubbornness, and the elephant as well. I think that both sides might be rigid in their thought process right now. Both sides might be a little bit tapping into their ego and not giving into their heart space. And no judgment there. Because the way that I see it, it could be that one person at some point tried to make amends, which is the elephant person, and it didn't work out. Or the wolf was not in an energy to reciprocate that energy at that point. And so today the elephant feels rejected and they feel hurt. And so there's a little bit of those walls coming up. So I guess ego would be too big a word. I think it's just more of walls up, especially from the elephant's point of view. Because they did try to be flexible at one point. They did offer some common ground at one point, but it was rejected by the wolf. I am seeing this to be more of your energy, Hellooo, and this to be more of your person's energy, like the wolf. So now with the elephant, it's more of putting their walls up because they don't want to be hurt again, because it was quite painful when the wolf said that they were not in the energy to align with the elephant. I'm being called to say the wolf and the elephant, so maybe you could be interchanged as well. So if you resonate with the wolf, that's okay, no problem, all right? It looks like some of you could resonate with the elephant and some of you could resonate with the wolf. I'll work accordingly. So with the elephant facing the rejection, they're now holding their ground. They're saying, nope, nope, I'm not in an energy to be flexible anymore because I was at one point and at that time you were not ready and now you want to, so where's the justice? So that's the energy that the elephant is coming from. Whereas the wolf, at one point, it looks like they were being stubborn. They didn't want to give in to whatever energy the elephant was in. And they just wanted to maybe put forth their opinions, or they just wanted to not show the elephant that they were being weak. They just wanted to take a stand. And in that process, it looks like they went a little bit too far. And today, there's regret happening with the wolf. Today, the wolf feels that maybe they should have been a little bit more open, at least to coming to some common ground. And they recognize that there is recognition on the wolf's side that they were being stubborn. And so today, the wolf feels that maybe they didn't behave in the most healthiest way when the elephant was ready to bridge the gap or to come forward. And so today the wolf is in an energy to be flexible. Given we have unity as the mutual energies, I'm seeing that both sides want to come common ground, but the elephant is hurt. The elephant is hurt. Like, there's no other explanation for that. The elephant feels very, very rejected and they don't want to go through that again. And so the elephant is protecting their heart. With contrast coming out, it's definitely flipped. Okay, even with the way that I was going, first the elephant was ready to be flexible, the wolf was not. Now the wolf wants to be flexible, but the elephant does not. It's a contrast. All right, so that's definitely what's happening. But there has been clarity set on both ends that they do want some sort of resolution for this connection. I think that being rejected by the wolf led the elephant to feel a little bit low about their self-esteem and their self-worth. And it looks like they've taken the time to build that up. So they're afraid of being put into that position again. With respect to the wolf, there's a lot of regret coming through. There's a lot of, okay, I should not have behaved that way. So there's recognition and there's also action-oriented energy. But we've got one coming out. So both of you desire a new beginning, but you might be unsure of how to do it. Even if you relate to the elephant or the wolf, it looks like both of you don't know how how to come to a point of mutual agreement between the two of you. Not because you've made attempts and you're unable to, it's just that right now, even the starting point of talking things out also is not happening. Does that make sense, Pal2? It's not that communication has broken down. No, it's not that you've not been able to find a solution. It's that one person is not ready while the other is today. And the person who's not ready is not ready because at one point they were ready, but then the other person was not ready. So you're not even at the starting point of solving the issue, though both of you want to. So it looks like this is where both of you are at. This is current energies that I'm tapping into. Whether you resonate with the wolf or the elephant, looks like you do want to be with this person, Pal2. I am getting that energy as well. And this person wants to be with you as well. We'll see what their current intentions and next actions are, all right? So if this resonates with you, let's get into the tarot. All right, so we've got the wolf. I feel like putting this out here. All right, current intentions if Pal2's person is the wolf. Current intentions if Pal2's person is the wolf. Way too many, way too many. Current intentions if Pal2's person is the wolf, all right? Current actions if Pal2's person is the wolf. Current actions, or next actions, I guess I would say. Next actions if this person is the wolf. Okay. Then we have the elephant, all right? Current intentions if Pal2's person is the elephant. Current intentions if Pal2's person is the elephant, okay. All right. Next actions of Pal2's person if they resonate with the elephant energy. We have 4 of Cups, yes, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Yes, I already did get that energy, but we'll talk about it. And then for the elephant, if your person was the elephant, we have Moon and Rebirth coming up for current intentions. And then for their next actions is 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles. All right, okay. Good energies here. All right, I'll just give you a heads up before we get into it. Good energy, positive, aligned, I guess I would say, yes. I'm trying to stop using like positive and negative. I'm trying to take it out of my vocabulary, so work with me here, Pal2, as I struggle with that. Okay, anyway, if your person is the wolf, Pal2, it looks like they are walking away from everything that was not serving them, including whatever stubbornness that they had at one point. Your person, they recognized that how they behaved was not aligned. They recognized that they should not have reacted that way or behaved that way, not said those things. There is full recognition, and their intention is to walk away from anything that is not serving this connection. And they're willing to look inwards about what's not serving them and to make sure that they walk away from those. So this is more of making sure that their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, their behavioral patterns, everything is aligned to both of you, at least giving this a shot another time, all right? So they're willing to look inwards, they're willing to work on it, and this is action-oriented energy as well coming through. That is their current intentions, all right? To work through whatever was stopping them or whatever it is that brought hurt to you, Pal2, all right? Now, their current or their next actions, I guess. I said current actions twice, Pal2, so maybe it's happening, like you're stepping into it very quickly as well. That could be a confirmation for a few of you. Now, there's definitely regret And I think that this person will tell you, will apologize. I feel that coming through as well. They know that they did not recognize the cup that you offered, or they didn't want to recognize, and they recognized today. Wow, I'm saying recognize a lot. But yes, there is a realization today that they should not have behaved that way, and they should not have treated you that way. They want to bring joy and happiness back. They want to come forward with an apology. They want to have this new beginning, and they are going to take action where they show you how sorry they are about what's gone down between the two of you and what happened the last time you offered your cup of love to them. There's a lot of regret on your person's end, pal, too. Like, a lot coming through, a lot of guilt, a lot of regret. And this is someone who is very, very sincere, pal, too. They genuinely feel it. It's realizations that they've had that they don't want to lose you, and they are very, very happy with you. They can be flexible. It's just that at that point, when you wanted to offer your cup of love, this person was not in an aligned energy, and they recognize it today. And they want to do everything in their power to show you how sorry they are. Like, they're letting go of their ego. They're putting it aside for you, pal, too. That is their next action towards you. I would not be surprised if this person reaches out, this person apologizes, this person tells you that they were in the wrong, because that energy is coming so strongly. You know, this is someone who wants to take responsibility for their actions. This is someone who is not going to shy away from admitting that they were wrong. All right. So that is what you can expect if your person was in the wolf energy. All right. Now let's get into what is going to be their current intentions if your person was the elephant energy. All right. So when the card come out, I was like, okay, that's expected. So your person is going to be a little bit closed off for a short while. I will tell you that. But there will be a shift in them. All right. So their current intention is they're going to wait for you to approach. They are going to wait for you to apologize, and then they will show you that they are also ready to work on this with you. All right. So a little bit of waiting if your person is the elephant, and I think that's just because they genuinely, like, they want to believe that you are genuinely sincere about working on this with them, and that you know how hurt they've been. And once they have that recognition about you, yeah, then it's going to shift. Like, their energy is going to shift, and they're going to be willing to work with you on this. All right. And it's going to be stable. So that is their intention. They want to see first if you are sincere about what you're coming forward with your cup of love. All right. Their next actions towards you is to work with you. All right. It's to bring balance to the situation. So whatever energy you're putting in, this person, their intention as well as their next action is to give you back that energy, to bring balance. All right. Because once the apology is made and this person believes that you genuinely mean it from the bottom of your heart, like, deep down, they do want to work on this with you. How to, like I said, like, there is a desire for unity on both ends. There is a desire to be flexible on both ends. So once they calm down, then their true feelings about this connection, about you, is going to show, and they're going to work with you. Actually, it looks like they're going to be quite enthusiastic as well about working on this with you. I don't see over the top enthusiastic, but yes, there will be energy from their end which shows that they're going to be very receptive to what you have to say, and they also are going to put forward their thoughts so that both of you can work things out together. At the end of the day, pal 2, you make this person very, very happy. This connection makes them very, very happy as well, all right? So they want to bring back those happy times, and they're willing to compromise as well, but it has to be common ground, all right? So that's where your person is at, pal 2, if your person was resonating with the elephant energy, all right? Let me get you one advice. Let's get you one advice if your person is the wolf, and one advice if your person is the elephant. One advice for pal 1 if their person was the wolf. Just one card. Thank you. The Sun. One advice if pal 2's person was the elephant. I just want one card, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. So if your person is the wolf, how to? This is just a confirmation coming through that brighter days are ahead. All right. And might be helpful for you to tap into your heart space when this person comes in. All right. And the message that I'm getting is, it looks like this is what you want, Paltio. All right, it looks like this is what you want. This person makes you happy. This connection makes you happy, and it looks like both of you can come to a point where you can give this another shot. So, it might be helpful for you to. Yes, I understand that you felt rejected and you're hurt and you're upset by it, but if you can tap into the love that you have for this person, when this person comes through, it seems that it would be the most aligned outcome that you are actually deep down looking for. Paltu. All right? That is the advice that's coming for you. Then if your person resonates with the elephant energy, you have to come with a stable offer, Paltu. You have to do the work because you did reject this person at one point, and yes, they are nursing their wounds, they're hurt, So yes, you have to be the one to bring a stable offer. You have to make the effort. You have to be the one to break the no contact. You have to be the one to initiate. You might also have to be the one to pursue this person a little bit, at least until they calm down, at least until they feel better about the hurt that they've been through. All right, Paltu? But the stable offer needs to come from you if your person is the elephant. All right? This is how you'll get the most aligned outcome that you wish for. Helps you, all right? Then I'm going to get you the other oracle cards that I have for you. Let's just get into that in a little bit. Let me put these aside. So I've got 3 timing cards for you, helps you. You can ask anything related to timing regarding your situation or even anything else as well. 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions, really depends on you. I want to say, especially with timing, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you're watching this video, all right? And I also do want to say, if the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, then most likely it's for you. If it does not, let it go. Don't force it to. It's probably not for you. It's for someone else, all right? So these are 3 cards that I have for you. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of your question. You can pause this video. You can also think of multiple questions, really up to you. And yeah. Alrighty, Paltu, I'm going to be opening the cards now. First one says, before the end of the day, March, 3 weeks. Wow. Looks like the timing seems to be quite clear. So usually when the timing is quite clear, it means that you are in alignment or you're closer to alignment, all right? So I would take that as a thumbs up, as a confirmation. So that's good news there for you, Paltu, all right? Then let's get into I am mindful. I really think that, regardless of whether you resonate with the wolf or the elephant, it's important to be mindful of your actions, your thoughts, your feelings regarding this connection, and of course, other aspects of your life as well. But, especially in this connection, to get you the aligned outcome that you're looking for, you've got to be mindful of what you're saying, how you're saying it, the tone, how you are responding to this person's actions, because it seems like both of you are playing off of each other's energy quite a bit. So it would be helpful if you are mindful. So I think this is a little bit of advice coming through. It could be an affirmation that you want to say to yourself so that you are mindful in how you are reacting and responding and behaving with this person. It could also, for some of you, if those don't resonate, then it could just be a thumbs up from spirit that yes, you are actually being mindful of your actions right now, all right? So take that as it resonates for you. Find your inner peace. Yes, whether you are the wolf or the elephant, your peace is first important. Fill your cup first before you can fill someone else's cup, all right? That goes with happiness, that goes with anything for that matter, and that also goes with inner peace as well. 5959 destiny. Beautiful. Trust your life's purpose and destiny. 5959 could be significant, doesn't have to be. It was the angel number that wanted to come out for your reading, but it looks like there is an element of destiny between the two of you. So yeah, I really do feel that as well. Paltu, I definitely feel that there is very, very strong feelings on both ends. There is a desire to work on this connection, and I do feel that both of you will be given an opportunity to work on this connection, all right? So I guess this might be coming out in case you're losing a little bit of hope, or you feel that maybe you've been wishing too much for something, or you might be a little bit frustrated about what's going on in your connection. But it looks like this is a confirmation that whatever it is that you are hoping for, it looks like things are aligning to that, and it's just trust that it is going to unfold to your highest good. All right, Paltu? That brings me to the end of your reading. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, Paltu, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I am very, very grateful for it. Paltu, take care of yourself, trust your intuition. You always have free will, all right? And I feel like showing this card to you again because trust your life's purpose and destiny, all right? So it looks like things are aligning. So I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, Paltu. Alrighty, Paltu, take care. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.